Here we are. What's righteous, world? What's righteous, world? It's your boy, It's Only Right. Write Your Own History TV. We in the building. First of all, I want to thank the Most High for blessing us with this time, for gifting me with this time to be with y'all. I want to thank, shout out to Ohio, shout out to Canada, shout out to Germany, shout out to Guadalupe. We out there. We out there too. LLR Radio. Tattoo Shop Radio, Cuzzo FM Radio. Yeah, we out there. We making moves. Shout out to Canada, shout out to Germany, shout out to Columbus, Ohio, shout out to Guadalupe. We out there in the Caribbean. We out there. It's your boy, It's Only Right. What's good with you, world? What's good, people? Happy Monday. We in the building. Tonight we got Brooklyn Zone, Nimrod Federal from the Federal District. Feel me? We're going to chop it up with him, get to know him, see what his journey is about, see how life treating him, see what the music scene hitting for, see what he's, his all his endeavors, his entrepreneurship, his business. So we in the building. Shout out to everybody tuned in. Hope you had a great night up to this point, a great day. Hope it was productive. Hope you got things done. And don't remember one thing. Don't sweat the small things. What's good, Sam? Don't worry about what you can't control. Control what you can control. You feel me? Don't worry about yesterday. Let's focus on today. You feel me? Value today, but visualize tomorrow. You dig? Cheers, everybody. Again, we got tonight's guest is Nimrod. Nimrod from the Federal District, Brooklyn Zone, Cooper Projects, Williamsburg in the building. You feel me? Shout out to the whole Federal District. We're going to chop it up with the boy, with the homie. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. Shout out to all the entrepreneurs. Shout out to everybody pushing the culture. Shout out to everybody being productive in their own rights. Shout out to yourself. Give a round of applause for yourself. Again, we're just going to wait till the homie tap in. And we're going to chop it up with him, man. So leave your comments, your questions in the comment section. I could get to them as long as I can. I'm going to get to as much questions as I can. If you have for Nimrod, we're just going to chop it up. And you know how we do, man. Again, Write Your Own History TV is about promoting positivity, progression, unity. People that's doing things for the culture. People that's writing their own history in their own right. Shout out to my homie Pen Game Classic in the building. This is what Write Your Own History is about. This platform is about promoting positivity, promoting progress, promoting unification, promoting just giving people their flowers while they're here, and while they can enjoy them and smell them. We don't have to wait till someone passed on or went to the next life to start giving them flyers and showing them all this love. Let's show them love while they're here. So that's what this platform is for. So if you want to get in tune, share the video, share the live. You want to get on this platform, hit me up. Hit up Samantha Lavelle. You know, that's the manager for all things certified. But yeah, stay in contact with us and let's hear your story, man. We all got a story, man. We all got a story. We all got a journey. I want to hear your story. You already know, Pen Game. I want to hear your story and I want to know your journey. Because everyone's journey is different. What might work for me might not work for you and vice versa. So we can learn from each other, man. So let's learn from each other. Let's build with each other. That's what it's about. Again, tonight's guest is Nimrod from Federal District Entertainment Corporation. Writer, engineer, artist, entrepreneur, businessman, performer, jack of all trades, really. Just dropped the album, Feng Shui. Got a few hitters on there. Got Nick Guns, On P, D Chambers, a few hitters on there, man, for real. So that album is out on Tidal and all digital platforms. Feng Shui, Nimrod, Feng Shui. Shout out to Cooper Projects. Again, I'm just blessed to be here, man. If you don't know why I do this, this is not. I got this platform. I built this platform just to give people, a platform where they could tell their story without holding back, without being filtered. Just I want people to tell their story, man. I want people to, get their flowers. I want people to promote themselves. I want to help you promote if I can, if it makes sense. And it doesn't have to be, support is not always monetary. Sometimes it's about sharing it. Sometimes it's about talking about someone's business or clothes or music. Before social media, word of mouth was the best networking. You feel me? Word of mouth was it. Let's get back to the foundation of networking, of getting the word out, which is word of mouth. Let's get back to that. Before social media, before you could press a share button, word of mouth was the best promotion, man. Let's get back to that. Let's not forget the essence of promotion, which is word of mouth. Let's talk. We forgot how to talk now. We got all these technology and all these tablets and phones, and we forgot how to communicate. Let's not forget how to communicate. Let's not forget how to be human. You feel me? Let's still be human. Let's talk to the people, man. That's the root. Excuse me. That's the root of a lot of issues these days. No one wants to talk. No one wants to communicate. No one wants to be human. Everybody want to hide behind a phone, a tablet, or a social media handle. There's no communication anymore, and that's where we get disconnected. Isn't it funny how we so-called connected with all these tablets and all these platforms and all these social media handles, but we disconnected from being people. Shout out to T Chisel. Hope I said that right. Shout out to Khalil. Shout out to everybody checked in. We just gonna talk until Nimrod come. Whether he come or not, we gonna chop it up. You got a question, you wanna ask me something, you wanna talk about a topic, we can chop it up until Nimrod is up in here, because time waits for no man. You feel me? But like I was saying, we got so connected with these tablets and phones and all these outside sources that we lost connection with each other. We lost the connection with the human side of connection. And that's where the issues come along, the drama, the problems, because no one's willing to communicate. No one's willing to really have a conversation. Let's get back to having conversations, man. Let's get back to understanding. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to, it's the reason we have two ears, so we can listen more and get an understanding of what people are going through, or why you feel the way you feel, or why you're going through what you're going through. Because you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, when people are mad at sometimes when people attack you or give you the attitude or showing a certain kind of energy, 9 times out of 10 is nothing that you did personally. It's something they have to deal with within themselves, and they haven't had that conversation. They haven't had that conversation with whoever they have to have the conversation with. Sometimes you gotta talk to God. Sometimes you gotta talk. Just get it out. A lot of us, need a hug. Just want to know that we are recognized, that we seen. What's up? Shout out to Bishop Byrne. A lot of us just want to be seen and want to be, just want to be recognized in the world that looks over everything that's not bright. When I say bright, I mean it looks over everything that's not popular, that's not famous, that's not trendy. We got to get back to communicating, man, and try and get a form of understanding. We missing the understanding, man. We missing and the lack of understanding becomes from a lack of communication, a lack of listening. And I'm talking to, sometimes I'm a victim of it too. Sometimes I get caught up in just, the moving fast and not being able to slow down and really understand why someone may be going through what they're going through, or feeling what they feel for a reason. We have to understand. We gotta stop being so judgmental and think that because someone is looking a certain way that's what because they may smile that they're happy. Because they may have fun that they live in life. Yes, Burn, you're right. The lack of shout out to my Hero Certified Nation, they pulling up, and shout out to everybody that's here. But yes, the lack of understanding causes confusion. And you got to understand, we living in a world that embraces confusion, because in the mix of confusion and chaos, you can direct people where you want to. You can direct them over here. You can get them separated. You can segregate them. You could have them hating each other for whatever reason. So we have to kind of get control of chaos. We gotta control this chaos out here, because things are so fast out here. We moving, everything is so microwavable. Everything, people want to grow a seed today and have a tree by the end of the day. That's not how life works. Think about it. When a woman becomes pregnant, it takes time, 9 months for that seed to harvest, to grow, to get the nutrients that's needed. Same thing with a plant. Anything that is worth it takes time to grow. That's everything. That's what life is. That's what this. Just look around. Just look around. Everything that's important or essential, it took time to grow and be nourished and be taken care of. We have to treat life the same way and people the same way. We gotta nourish people. We gotta take time to understand people and communicate. We so caught up with technology that we lost focus. We lost touch with each other. Just think about that for a second. We so caught up in the World Wide Web. The key word, web. World Wide Web. You know what a web does, right? What does a web do? A web keeps you stuck, right? You ever see a fly or any animal get caught in the web? That's it. 9 times out of 10, they stuck. They are stuck. Yes, Khalil. No patience. Everybody's in a rush to do what? To die? You in a rush to rush to die? That's what you're in a rush to do. Enjoy this life, because we only get one. Shout out to Jonah on the check-in. JOHNA acronyms. Shout out to you on the check-in. But yeah, man, we so in a rush to do what? To be what? What? When you think about sometimes when you're rushing, what are you really rushing for? Probably nothing, but it's so normal to be moving fast, because everything you're trying to catch up, you're trying not to miss out. But we so in tune with social media that we missing out on real life. We missing out on family time. We missing out on just enjoying things like this. Just being grateful to just breathe. We don't have to think about your arms moving. You don't have to tell your legs to move. You don't have to tell your arms to move. It just happens. We gotta learn how to be grateful for that. Somebody woke up with no arms. Somebody was born with no body, with just the middle, with just the core. So we have to learn how to. We so ungrateful and think that we're owed something, that we don't get to appreciate just breathing. A lot of people didn't wake up this morning. A lot of people in the hospital just find it hard to even breathe and talk. Man, we out here taking it for granted. Because what? Because we're trying to catch up with the latest trend. What? With the latest celebrity that doesn't even care about you. Right? We have access to so much that we losing access to what's important. We losing connections with our families. We losing, shout out to my wife on the check-in, we losing connection with our families, connection with the universe. With the connection with the Most High. And I don't care if it's God, Selassie, Buddha, whoever your God is. We so connected with everything else, material stuff, outside stuff, that we lost connection with ourselves. That's one. We lost connection with our spiritual self, our emotional self, because we so concerned about our physical self. How our physical looks and how people perceive our physical. But what about the mental? What about the spiritual, the emotional? We gotta take care of that too. We gotta pay attention to that too. We have to talk. It's okay it's okay to need help. It's okay to cry as a man. Yes, it's a blessing. It's a blessing and a curse. But you know one thing I learned? My mother always told me, too much of anything is not good for you. And too much technology is not good for us. Yes. They not trying. They doing a good job of controlling a lot of the population. To a point where the algorithms They know by how you post, but the videos you watch, what to send you, what lane to keep you in, what videos to show you, what friends to suggest that you follow because of the things that you watched, the things that you posted. These algorithms, they ain't just come around. This is a new form of using them. Listen, when Prodigy said there's a war going on outside, he wasn't talking about a gunfight, a physical war. He's talking about there's a mental war going on outside. No man is safe from. You can die. Yeah, even too much water is no good for you. This is real. Everything has to be in moderation. Yes. Perfect point, T-Shizzle. T-Shizzle. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm going to call you T. But perfect. Our mind is the most powerful. We have to be able to control our own narrative. Hence, write your own history. That's what it's about. That's what this is about. Controlling your narrative. Taking your own fate into your own hands. Stop letting outside forces control your life. I'm talking about TV, technology, the phone, social media. And I'm not talking to anybody in specific. We are all victims, but it has to be done with moderation. Everything has to be done with moderation. Shout out to Ange on the check-in. Thank y'all for everybody. We just building it. Y'all, y'all want to comment? Comment, man. I'm gonna see your comments out as much as I can, as long as I see them. But yeah, let's have more conversations, man. And they don't always have to be through video or live. Let's meet up and conversate and feel the energy. Everything, let's see if the energy is matching the conversation. Because sometimes the conversation might be one thing, but when you meet someone in person, the energy is totally different. Yeah, thank you, Khalil. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's not even, to be honest with you, this is not even me. I don't control me. This is God. I know it sounds cliche and this is God. This is God just gave me this gift and I just let it out. I don't have no paper, no script. This is just me being me. And if you know me, this is who I am. On the camera, off camera. I just like to, I want everybody to win. And when I say win, I mean just win in life. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be famous. Win in life. Be the best mother, the best teacher, the best father, the best woman you can be. That's it. That's winning, man. And understand. Don't let this social media and these things, these materialistic things, fool you, making you think that you're not a winner. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. I feel that humbled. I feel so humbled by that statement, Khalil. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you, everybody. I do this to get these kind of responses. You've uplifted me. I just wanna again, each one teach one till we reach one. I'm not perfect by any form. I'm human. I'm flesh and bone. I make mistakes. Yeah, we can do that. We can talk about what you got going on in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach Tuck, because he got some things going on in the hood that he's coaching the kids and the youth and changing lives. You know what I mean? When he has a basketball team out there in Bed-Stuy and Brevoort, and he's changing kids' lives. He might not see it. He might not see it now, but these kids are learning discipline. They're learning how to follow directions and take orders and be disciplined. That's the thing with life. Life is about you got two choices, man. Two things gonna happen to you. Discipline or regret. Now, discipline is not easy, but it's needed. Because if you're not disciplined, you're gonna have a lot of regrets. You got discipline, like I think it was, I forgot who said it, Shizzle or one, I forgot, somebody said that we have to control our mind. If we're not disciplined mentally, there's gonna be a lot of regret because we're all over the place. You gotta be disciplined, man. You gotta have discipline. And it's not easy. It's not easy, especially in this era, man, when everything is so fast. Everybody wants to be the next overnight success, the next big whatever, the next big influencer. That's all it's about. You gotta be disciplined. It reminds me of that movie Minority Report with Tom Cruise. Now, it was a key line in here that said the man with no eyes sees all. This is the part where I think Tom Cruise had to take his eyes out in order so they won't, because Minority Report was a movie that they predicted what you would think. If you thought about a murder, they predicted it and they would lock you up. Because everything was scanned through your eyes. They would know everywhere you went to the mall, hey, just right, hey, it's only right, hey, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta be disciplined. And yes, T, unity is what's needed. Unity. We see, the thing about unity is that everyone has to know their position. Everybody wants to be a leader, but everyone's not built to be a leader. That's tricky. In order for us to really be unified, we have to understand our position. Just like a team, a big team, everyone can't be the shooter. Everyone can't be the point guard. Somebody got to grab rebounds. Somebody got to play D. Somebody got to clog the middle so we could defend. That's why you got to understand, when it comes to unified, we have to let down our pride, let down our egos. Because you might not meant to be you might want to be the leader, but it might not be for you. See, leaders don't, it's not about being a boss or being the head. A leader is a person that creates more leaders. And he's out on the field with the troops, with the soldiers, with the followers per se. See, everybody wants to be a boss, because boss, there's nothing to be a boss. I can tell you what to do. Okay, that's easy. But because think about it, bosses don't create more bosses. Just think about that. A boss at a job doesn't want you to take their job. So they're not going to teach you things to become your own boss. They're going to teach you how just to be under them and be the best worker you can be. Now, a leader wants you to be your own leader. He wants you to be a leader, so to create more leaders. I don't want you to give me fish. Just teach me how to fish. So I could teach someone else how to fish. Shout out to Ags don't care. Shout out to you in the check-in. But we have to. We just have to. The thing about, when I say we, I mean we as a human race, and we as the melanated people, us with us color, because we so out of touch with each other, because we are people of the universe, we are people of the earth, man. We supposed to be grounded. We supposed to be locked in with the earth, the universe. All this outside BS, that's not us. That's these Caucasians. That's these Caucasians, man. That's not us. We are the original kings and queens. Don't never let them make you feel different because you don't have the most expensive clothes, or you don't have the biggest house, or the biggest car, or whatever, or to really the things that don't matter in the grand scheme of life. We gotta hook up. We gotta lock it in. Thank you, Sam. We gotta lock that in. Ags don't care. We gotta lock that in. Let's chop it up. But yeah, we gotta. We disconnected, man. Yes, you're right, Bishop Burn. But see, that's the thing. Now, anything you've been taught, you can get untaught, but you have to see. This is the thing. We've been brainwashed and taught a way of life for so long that we're scared to unlearn these things. We're scared to step outside of our comfortability. And that's the thing. We have to be able to get out of our comfort zone in order to be the change we want. Because we do a lot of talk about change. Shout out to my whole Certified Nation team in the building. Yes, we are the originals. We taught the Caucasians how to be civilized. You gotta do your research. And I'm not saying I'm a research connoisseur, I'm the big, but I know a few things. My mother didn't waste no time with teaching me these things. I grew up on Eyes on the Prize. Before there was a Hidden Colors, there was Eyes on the Prize. I used to hate that show when I was young, but now I understand. My mother was subliminally letting me know what's the real. What's real? And my personal opinion, just my opinion, I think Integration was one of the worst moves we did in the history of black people, because we had our own stuff. We had our own lawyers, doctors, bus companies. We had our own businesses. Why did we want to be integrated with a people that never really wanted us? They didn't care about us. They never loved us. Why did we go work so hard? I understand, we could have been segregated and still had peace. You do your thing, I do my thing. You don't see lions and cows hanging together. It's a jungle. It's a jungle out here too. We're living in a concrete jungle. You don't see zebras hanging with, integrating with horses and trying to no. Y'all do y'all thing, we do our thing. As long as we keeping the peace. We had our own thing, but we wanted so bad to be accepted by a people that was hanging us, that don't care about us. They are not with us. They have been against us since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time, since the Willie Lynch movement, Uncle Tom's Cabin. This is not something they plan to do for a couple of 100 years. They plan this for generations upon generations upon generations, and we are currently still being affected by this. Yes, they did. You are so right, T. That's why they separated us. But we would have to overstand that now. Shout out to Sonny Do on the check-in. We would have to overstand that the reason they separated us and made us hate each other because they knew how powerful we were. But we don't know how powerful we are. Because we still, to this day, still trying to be accepted by the Caucasian man or this material world. Yes, they were scared. But we have to, myself, whatever it is that has to be done, because sometimes these things don't go noticed. You're not gonna be noticed for doing things for building up the community. Sometimes it's not gonna be on TV, it's not gonna be on Instagram, but it has to be, the universe is watching them. That's one thing we have to understand. The universe is always watching. And what you give out, you're gonna get back. They took all our reasons. They did. But now that we know that, we have to being that social media is so broad and people are online teaching you how to plant your own food, what's good for you, what's healthy for you, how to come together. We have to take those resources, that information and pass it on. Pass it on to the youth. Everyone ain't all about rapping and basketball and shooting and being fly. It's about building. It's about getting your hands dirty sometimes. That's what it's about. It's about, you know what? Let's take the time to plant. Like, you know what? I don't have a garden right now. I don't have a backyard. So what can I grow inside the house that I can teach my kids how to be self-sufficient? We have to teach ourselves to be self-sufficient. We need to switch our spend. Yes, Bishop Byrne. Thank you, Samantha. Yes, you are so, yes, Axe. Yes, you are so right. We caught up in a world where we wanna harbor information or harbor knowledge. Like, if I give this away, it's gonna hurt somebody, or they might be bigger than me, or they might be this, they might be this. How we gonna know how we gonna know what you know if you harboring it? How we gonna grow if you're not giving that knowledge away? See, they tricked us with that too. Remember they used to always say, knowledge is power. I disagree. That's only half true. Because if it's not applied constructively, or if it's not taught down, how powerful is it? I could know a whole bunch of stuff, but if I'm not giving the game away, how powerful is that knowledge? I'm just gonna die knowing a bunch of stuff that no one knew I knew because I was scared to teach somebody. Because again, goes back to being confident with who you are and being secure with thyself, knowing thyself. See, a lot of people don't want to give away certain information because they're not secure with themselves. So they don't know what to do with it. Not knowing that what you're supposed to do with it is give it away. Because now when you give it away, it might come back tenfold. Now you might have some knowledge that I need, and I might have something you need, but we will never know because we're sitting back harboring the knowledge. no, I don't want to tell him the tools of the game because he might be bigger than me or he might get more money than me. But no, it wasn't meant for you to be that big. If you got some information and you give it away and someone uses that information to their advantage, it's not, you can't be mad at that man or that woman. Be mad at yourself because you didn't use the information the right way, constructively. Stop holding back information. Teach yourself how to build. That's the one thing I do like about social media. You can go on YouTube and learn how to do anything. Build a house, cook, clean. You can learn how to do anything on YouTube. Be self-sufficient. Grow your own food. Grow your own herbs. And you don't have to have we have to stop waiting for some big, I don't know. Like sometimes God show me a sign, and not knowing the sign is like this big, but you missing it because you're looking for a big boulder. But He's giving you a sign. Peace, melanated God. Peace. Peace to you, God. We're just chopping it up. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Right Your Own History TV. Shout out to Tattoo Shop Radio. Shout out to Cuzzle FM. Shout out to LLR Radio. Columbus, Ohio. We syndicated. Tomorrow we'll have the audio. But yeah, peace and love to everybody, and I'm thank you. I want to thank everybody that's in this live right now because you could have been anywhere in the world today, but you're here with me, and I'm glad we building. And I would love to network. Hit me up hit me up in my DM. Let's network. Let's chop it up because I want to get back to communication. I want to get back to being human again, man. I like community. I want to get back to us understanding each other, man. Hey, what's good, Fabulous Affordable Hair? Go follow Fabulous Affordable Hair, everybody, for your hair needs. You feel me? I want everybody in this live to try to network with each other, follow each other, and build with each other. You never know who can help you get to the next level or who might inspire you to do something you didn't want to do or you was fearful to do. Let's get back to not just pressing the share button, really having conversations, really having dialogue. I'm good. I can't complain. I'm just happy to be here. I'm blessed by the Most High. I'm just building with the people right now. And I know I had a guest tonight, but he didn't show up. So I'm just building with my people right now. I mean, y'all all my people right now. So I'm just building with y'all and letting y'all, a lot of y'all this is your first time meeting me. So y'all get to know who I am, get to a little bit of insight of who I am. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. Cheers to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That I'm just letting God is speaking through me, and I'm just speaking to y'all. Yeah, we supposed to build. A lot of people don't want to build because they not secure with themselves. They not confident in themselves, man. Yeah. Let's build, man. We just gonna build and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? In order to increase our net worth, we gotta keep our network growing. Shout out to Semele. Shout out to the homie Semele, a good brother. Everybody go follow Semele, man. That's a good dude, man. Genuine dude. Really intelligent dude. A lot of insight on things. So shout out to Semele for checking in. Always supported. Since I met him at the cookout last year, he always showed me love, showed the whole team love, and always just a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I want to get him on the show. Matter of fact, Semele, I gotta hit you up and get you on here so we could let the people know about your journey and get some insight to who you are, behind the Instagram handle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna chop it up with you sometime this week, and we could talk about it. Yeah, you are right. Folks are afraid to be successful. Yeah, success is a scary thing because it makes people uncomfortable. And then a lot of people just don't want to stop doing what they need to do in order to be successful. They don't want to leave people alone. Men respect men. Oh yeah, I like that. Men respect men. Yeah. See, I you know why I like that? Because the word respect is, and that's what we got to get back to. We don't respect each other as humans, as women, as men. So we just we just say whatever to anybody, not thinking about the consequences. Treat people the way, treat people just any old way. And we're so judged. This is such a judgmental time. We don't know how much people so many people need help, and so many people going through mental health issues, and we just judging them because of they don't have the flies kicks on, or they not trending with the style, or they don't dress how we dress, or they don't dress what they call cool. Does it matter? Are we are we really judging people's status or their life on what clothing they have on, their attire, the type of sneakers they have on? We don't know that person's life. Yes, nobody want to play their position, but everybody want to be the leader. Everybody want to be Jordan, but nobody want to be Rodman. You know, understand? Nobody want to be Horace Grant. Nobody want to be B.J. Armstrong or John Paxson. There wouldn't be no 6 rings without these people. There's no championships without people playing the position. And not only playing it, being happy to play it and accepting that role. Everybody is not meant to be the leader. Yes, I agree with you. We should not be fighting because we don't agree with each other. We can, so what if you see a 6, I see a 9? It depends on our viewpoints, but doesn't mean you're wrong or I'm right. It's all right to disagree. That's what humans are. That's what we do. Teamwork make the dream work. Yeah. Teamwork. And then we gotta let egos go. We gotta swallow our pride sometimes. A lot of times these disagreements end up in violence because we don't know ourselves. We everything is emotional. We cannot, especially us men, we cannot react off emotions because that can get you killed. 25 to life. That'll get you hurt. Yes, melanated God, accept people for who they are in life and for what it is. Exactly right. Accept them. It's okay if they're not like you. It's all right. It's okay if they're not with the so-called cool crowd or they don't want to hang out on a corner. They rather go to school or they rather read a book. So what? What is wrong with that? Since when being intelligent is not cool anymore? I don't understand that. Since when did intelligence become uncool? See, we so public, shout out to public. We so caught up in channel 0, which is the TV, the videos, the phones, and all this that we think what we see is really actually life. It's actually reality. Not knowing that these platforms and these tablets and phones and technology, you can create any reality you want and put it out there and make it seem like it's real, but it's not. We gotta get that third eye keen. We gotta sharpen that third eye again. Shout out to the Rec Boys in the building when they check in. We gotta get back. We gotta change us first. Yes, Melanie the God, you said it right. Melanie the God of love said we gotta change us first before we are able to make any other changes within this world, and it starts with self-love. Yes, self-love, huge. A lot of us don't even know that we don't love ourselves. Yes, you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. Understand? I heard Will Smith say this. He said, fault and responsibility don't go together. And this is how he broke it down. It's not your fault if your parents get divorced, or if you grow up without a mother or father, or if your mother or your parents were drug addicts, or whatever your life was. It's not your fault, but it's your responsibility to make the best life you can out of those situations. Fault and responsibility do not go together. Two separate things. It's no one's fault. It's not your fault if your parents were drug addicts, if they were deadbeats, if you grew up in a foster home. It's not your fault, but it's your responsibility to make the best out of that life. That's the thing. You're right. Yes, we have to. Bishop Burns said we need to check on each other because you never know what someone is going through. And that is so true. You might see someone post every day they happy and this, that, but in reality they depressed, they're miserable, but they want to put on the front that everything is all right. But it's really not. And it's on the flip side of that, Burn, we got to be able to say it's not okay. We have to be able to voice, you know what? It's not okay today. Today is just not one of those days. And especially in the black community, it's okay. It's okay. That's what's up. It's okay to feel weak at times. We are only human. Flesh and bone. Flesh, bone, and blood. That's it. It's okay to say, you know what, today I need help today. I'm feeling down today. Or I might need a hug today. Or I miss my mother. I miss my father. Or it's okay. It's okay, because the first sign of progress is admitting it, taking accountability for whatever you're going through. And stop blaming everyone. Stop pointing fingers like it's, oh, my mother, oh, my father, oh, yeah, all right. But you 35 now. You 40 now. You 30 now. How long are you going to use that as an excuse to be miserable? You 40, so you still blaming your mother for, you still blaming your father, or you still blaming the white man or situations that, so, all right, it's over. It's over. Get over it and make something of your life, so you won't have to. So you can teach the ones behind you how to deal with those things. Yes, melanated God. Some people have too much pride, and that pride will get you hurt, killed, have you depressed, and have you alone. Because we all need each other. We all need people. We need each other. I don't know what's this thing everybody want to be, independent, but even independent people need somebody. Like, you doing everything by yourself? No, you're not. That's true, Dirty D76. He said the perception people display on social media isn't always their reality. I mean, 8 times out of 10 it's not. 8 times out of 10. Yes, melanated God. It's a lot of grown kids out here. Yes, they still getting breastfed. They still holding on to the umbilical cord. They scared to, and what Nas said in their second and third childhoods. That's a fact. A lot of grown kids out here. I remember growing up, one of the older dudes told me, you tell a grown man no or a grown woman no and watch the baby come out of them. And that is so true. Grown folks don't know how to hear no. Grown folks still talking about what happened when they was 10 years old, 15 years old. Now, again, like I just said, it's not your fault that happened, but it's your responsibility to make the best out of that situation. You got to remember, it's not your fault that you was in that situation as a kid, or your parents divorced, or whatever. You grew up in a broken home, or sometimes the thing about life, we don't get to choose our family. Sometimes growing up, we don't get to choose where you're going to live, who your mother, who your father is, who your family is. That's not your fault. But it's your responsibility as a human being to make the best out of that life. Stop blaming people. Stop blaming the world. Stop blaming your situation, your circumstances. Because whatever situation you're in or circumstances, you are not those circumstances. You can get out of it. You can literally think yourself out of any situation. Now the key is, it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to happen overnight. It takes time. It takes over and over. Just like you had to learn to walk, every day you had to crawl and fall and crawl and fall and fall until before you know, you was walking. You didn't with ease. It's the same. We have to work on ourselves every day. And I'm not even talking to y'all. I'm talking to me right now sometimes. Most of the time when I do these lives, or whether I'm interviewing somebody or I'm just talking, I'm talking to myself. Because I am human. Every day I have to tell myself, don't work on yourself. And sometimes I don't want to, but I have to. Because I have a kid. I have a kid watching me. I have a wife watching me. I have to lead by example. Even when I don't want to do these things, I have to do them because it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. And and whatever you're doing out there, stop being selfish. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. We are all here for a reason. And blood don't make us family. Love makes us family. Some people who are blood, not family. It's just right, melanated God. You ain't never lied. Blood don't make us family. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us can attest to that. Yes, Dirty D. Generational curses are meant to be broken. Yes, I agree. But it takes the time and effort. That's the thing. We got so lazy because everything is so instantaneous to us. We don't want to research. We don't want to do work. We don't want to put the work in. Everybody, what they say, what the army say, everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to die. How you going to go to heaven if you don't die? How you going to be successful if you don't put the work in? How you going to reap the reward if you don't take the risks? It's impossible. You can't. You know, growing up, I seen a lot of people with tattoos with the push tattoo, PUSH, praying until something happens. Yeah, that's cool, but you better put some work in while you praying. Because faith without works is dead. You can have all the faith in the world. If you're not putting no work in, if you're not taking steps while you having faith, what's the point of it? What's the point of dreaming and not taking action on those dreams? Because a dream is just a dream if you don't take action. That dream can become a nightmare just as easy. Because you never took action. You just sat around dreaming all day, not putting no work in, just dreaming or wishing. Or I wish this. I wish the God would just drop. I wish the UPS man would just come with a bunch of money. I wish. Stop wishing. Put your work in, man. Stop wishing. Always wishing for something to happen without work. You just gonna sit around wishing. You gotta put some work in. You gotta get off your butt and start. Yeah. Once they understand we gods, all that we are the original. Come on, man. He made us in His image, baby. We are electrical beings. We are. Once we tap in with ourselves, with thyself, we are unstoppable. Stop wishing for something, man. Listen, ain't no help coming. Nobody's coming to help you. Ain't nobody. You are your only help. You are the Calvary. You are the motivation. You are the inspiration. Stop looking for some famous rapper or some famous actor to tell you what to do and just do it. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? You got the same 24 hours. Everything you need, everything you have right now in your life, in your surroundings, in your circumference is what you need to take the next to go to the next step. You just gotta see it. Stop waiting for some big check to come like that's gonna change everything. Because you're not mentally ready for that, so it's not happening. You don't believe enough. You don't have enough faith. You don't have enough work ethic. You don't have enough work ethic. You got a lot of talk ethic, but you don't have enough work ethic. That again, faith without works is pointless. You could believe all you want, but you gotta work. You gotta put work in. Yes, fabulous affordable. You hear that? Take a chance on yourself, people. Stop waiting for somebody to string you along or tell you how to live your life. Yes, Bishop Burns. Bishop Burns said, learn our history to get a piece of how powerful we are as a people. We are there wouldn't be no civilization if it wasn't for us. There wouldn't be nothing. We are the greatest inventors, mathematicians, readers, writers the world has ever known. But they try to hide it from us. They try to bury our history. But they can't, because we still here. They thought slavery was it. We still here. We the most resilient people walking the planet Earth. And that got them mad. Now let's look at your life right now. Wherever, let's take this right now. Think about your life and just give yourself a round of applause, because you made it. You made it through all of that. Everything you thought you wasn't gonna make it through, you still here, standing. You made it through. It's not you made it. You unbreakable. We just gotta be unbreakable together. We gotta be unbreakable together, man. Real talk. We gotta be unbreakable together. Look, this is us. This is when we not unified. Yeah, a slap hurts. When you slap somebody, it's gonna feel something. But you do this, oh, it's different. This is different. This right here is different right here, boy. Yeah, you can slap a few, that's gonna, but you unify them fingers. When you unify these 5 fingers, it's a different ball game. You dig me? This is cool. This is it might get the job done for a little while, but this, it's a different situation. It's different. These Caucasians are smart. They made women fight for their own rights, separate us. We want individual rights. So lock the man up. Take away all the vocational programs. Take away all the handiwork where men was getting their hands, working with their hands. Lock us all up. Lock the men up. Let the woman out here work and feel and be independent and take care of the home. Where to the point where now women talking about they don't need a man. That sounds crazy to me. You raising a son talking about you don't need a man. That's a whole nother episode, man. It's so many dimensions to this and so many layers to this right now. This could go on for 5-10 hours, man. Because there's so many layers to this. Once you peel back one layer, it's like, hold up, we gotta go, hold on. It's like an onion. You just gotta keep peeling until you get to this over. Because they did a hell of a job with us, man. Mentally, not even physically. We overcame the physical. It's the mental that's killing us, man, because we hate each other. We hate each other. They hate it, like I said, they hate us and then we hate each other. How can we win? How can we win? How can we win? All right, Nimrod, what we gonna do? How can we win if everybody hate us? We can't win. I'm saying we can't win. What's good, man?
What's up, brother? I'm so sorry about that, man. I was in one meeting that lasted 10,000 decades, baby. Please.
It's all right. We can reschedule this and we can have a whole 4 hours. I only want to do you on some coming late and we ain't gonna rush through nothing. We gonna set it up again. And we're gonna build from there. So that's not an issue, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, that's Nimrod. That was my guest for tonight. But of course, he's a busy man. You know, he's a busy man, so he had things going on. So we're gonna
give me everybody, man. I'll be trying to do 1,000,001 things at once, man. Shout out to this good brother right here for even having me, man. I appreciate you, King.
Nah, no problem. We're gonna set it up again for maybe next week or the week after. I gotta see if I got anybody on next Monday, but we're going to set it up again and we're going to lock in and make sure we communicate before so I can make sure everything is set up straight. So, no problem. We'll do that.
I'll be free sitting in the studio ready for you, bro. Just let me know.
I bet. I appreciate you even hitting me up and coming on live and say that to me. So, I appreciate you. I appreciate that you did that.
Thank you, King. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll call each other and set it up.
Yeah, I see your message. I'm going to DM you my number so I'm done.
All right, cool, baby.
All right, peace. Have a good one.
Peace, God.
Yeah, so shout out to Nimrod. So we're gonna, you know, like I said, he's a man of many hats. So he had something to take care of. So it's all goody, you know what I'm saying? But again, man, like not to derail from what I was saying. We gotta get up here right. And like Melanie God said, we gotta love ourselves, man. We don't love ourselves no more. We don't love our natural selves, man. Love yourself, man. I don't care if you got no hair, some hair. Embrace that mother. Embrace yourself, baby. Love yourself, man. They told us to hate ourselves. Why? Why? But look at this. Look how tricky they are. They taught us to hate each other, but they want to be like us. And think about that. They taught us to hate each other, but they trying their hardest to be like us, trying to steal our melanin so they could be in the sun longer, so they could, because they know that melanoma is coming. If it's getting hotter each year and the ozone layer is getting thinner and thinner, which is the ozone layer, if you don't know, is the layer that protects us from getting direct sun. But we good. We of the earth. We are melanated people, so we Gucci. They not. Them Caucasians, they know their time is coming out, so they want to take our melanin, date our sisters, date our brothers, have their kids mixed with our melanin so they can survive and last and keep their race going. That you gotta understand these things, man. You think them? I'm not saying all white women, the Caucasian women. I don't want to say white because white is too pure for them. They're not pure. All Caucasian men and women are out to, get us and all that, but they grandfather probably was, or their great grandfather had some. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real about it. You start breaking down that family tree, you're gonna be like, hold on now, whoa, he ran a plantation. Let's be real about it. Yeah, again, I'm gonna go back to what I said in the top of the show. In my opinion, integration was one of the worst things we did as a people. As a people, because as soon as we got integrated, we lost everything. Lost ourselves, wanted to look like them. Lost our blackness, our trueness, our godliness. We are so powerful when we know ourselves. When we know ourselves, we ain't supposed to be wearing sneakers. We supposed to be grounded with the earth. We supposed to be one with Mother Earth. This is the wrong see. This ain't the right peace sign. This is separation. This is the right peace sign. Unity. Unity. The cross we that's on the church. That ain't the right cross. I wish I had a picture. I forgot what it's called. It's called the I forgot what I don't want to miss the name, but the real cross is grounded with the earth. Y'all don't hear me though, man. Y'all don't hear me though. This is again, this ain't me talking. This is the Most High just talking through me. I'm just a messenger, man. That's it. That's it, man. Listen, I want to thank everybody that pulled up, that commented. I'm gonna follow everybody that was in the live. When I go back and check who's who, I'm gonna follow everybody. I want to try to build with everybody as much as I can. And we don't gotta, it could be about life, man. You want somebody to talk to you. You want to tell your story on my platform. Talk to me. I don't do this. This ain't for me. This is for the people. This is God's work. To be honest with you, this is God's work. I'm not even gonna lie. It's times when I told my wife earlier, man. I didn't feel like going live. But it's what I do. This is what He has me doing. This is my journey right now. This is the path He has me on. So this is the path I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna take it with pride and a smile on my face. Shout out to homie Ace Bradley, man. Linking with Ace Bradley, man. He's a dope producer, got some good beats. Shout out to the homie Bradley. Ace Bradley, good brother. And he a wrestler, so you know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. He might have you join one of his wrestling matches. You never know. Again, I have to say, you never know who's who. Shout out to DJ Phantom on the check-in. That's the homie right here. What up, Phantom? Again, I want everybody to try to network with everybody. I got about 3 minutes left. This hour goes so fast when you just building and talking. You know what I'm saying? I've been on since 9, and this show goes from 9 to 10. And when you just building and just being authentic, the time goes so fast. You know what I'm saying? But I had a great time building with everybody and just talking and just speaking from the heart. And I hope I inspired somebody. I was able to motivate somebody. Because again, man, you gotta write your own history, man. That I live by that, man. I live by this, man. Write your own history, man. You got to, man. You got to. You have to, because you don't want nobody telling your story. Shout out my man Cag. Shout out to Cag on the check-in. Shout out to Cage or Cag, however you want to pronounce it. But again, write your own history, man. That should be the model for everybody, because you don't want nobody else telling your story, man. Because they ain't gonna tell it right. It's all good, Fabulous Affordable Hair. Do your thing. You're supposed to take care of that business. You got family to feed. You got mouths to feed. You got a business to run, a brand to build. That's what it's about. Again, man, you're welcome. I'm glad I can inspire, motivate, or uplift anybody that was that checked in tonight. And again, we're gonna have Nimrod on either next week or the week after. We're gonna chop it up later on. But salute to everybody, man. Just keep being the best you, and just love yourself, man. You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. You can't even love your kids if you don't love yourself. Think about that. You've got to love yourself, man. And pray to and keep God first, man. I don't care who your God is. If it's yourself, keep yourself first. Love yourself. God is within you. Remember that. God is within you. That voice in your head, that's God. What they call your conscience, or that voice, that's the God in you, man. Believe that voice. For real. Again, man, you know my motto, man. Turn that hurdle into a hustle. Turn that obstacle into an opportunity. Write your own history, or someone will write it for you. Impossible is only 10 letters. You can count them if you want. Yeah, do your thing, Fabulous. Do your thing. Again, man, everybody have a good night. I'm going back to my, my fatherly life, my husband life, my real life, which this is it. This is a part of it. This is what I do. I just like to inspire and motivate through this platform, through my clothes, through going these lives that I have, whatever it is, however he wants me to motivate and push his word, I'm gonna push it. You feel me? So this is it. Like I'm only I ain't gonna I don't we only got life is very short. It seems long, but we only here for a short time, man. But I want to make sure my mark is left. My mark is my legacy is cemented. I call my name in the cement before I go. You feel me? So again, write your own history, or someone will write it for you. I see y'all back here next week. Same time, same place. Might be a different face. Might be interviewing somebody. We might be building. Who knows? But have a great week, everybody. I hope you had a great Monday. Have a great week. And remember, I know it says Monday, but treat every day like it's a Friday. In other words, make every day count. Wake up tomorrow and feel good about it. Wake up with a good attitude. Go to sleep with a good attitude. Do not go to sleep mad or in negative or in a negative mind state. What you think, you are what you think. If it's in the Bible, you don't gotta believe it or write it, but you are what you think. You think you a loser, you will be a loser. You think you a failure, you will be a failure. You think you're a winner, you will be a winner. But remember, faith without works is dead. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all, man. Write your own history, or someone will write it for you. It's your boy. It's only good night, family. Salute.